What's up, YouTube? It's your boy back with another video, guys. In today's topic, we're going to talk about the prostitution situation in Cape Town. Guys, I did a little digging, and you're not going to believe what I uncovered. So, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know we're family, right? Holla! One, two. Okay, people, where do I begin? So, my my investigation or my digging, let me call it digging, not investigation. My investigation took me to a small little place that I cannot mention because you never know who might be watching this video, right? So I spoke to a few people, right? And these people that I spoke to, right, were not, I was surprised to find out that these people were trafficked from other provinces in the lure of better jobs and a better life, right? And that's the common thread that everyone uses, all right? But then what I found out was shocking to me is that these people are constantly fed a certain drug, right? And this drug is cocaine. These people are given heroin. They are made, it's so shocking that these people are made to become dependent on their masters. If I if I should call them that, really, you know, but it's more like captors actually, because the people that they work for, obviously, it becomes the pimps, right? But it's actually the captors who then become the pimps, right? So listen to this. Now let's start at the top, right? So you walking down the street, you see a prostitute. First thing that comes to your mind is filthy person, dirty person, lazy person, person who doesn't want to work for money, just wants to have sex, fast money. And these people are normally referred to by every name in the book, and even names that are not even yet in the book. And that's how lowly we think of these people, right? So, my question is, before we judge these people, like I gotta admit, right? I was also one of them, right? I was also one of them who also looked at them in that way. You know, you just, what's the word? Stereotype, right? Stereotype them as these lazy people who just want fast money, just want to sleep for a minute money because they don't want to work. I was one of those people. I gotta admit, I was one of those people. So after doing my digging, right, speaking to a few of these ladies, I found out that firstly, not only were they trafficked from other provinces, right? And I must also, dude, we also have to admit that there are those who are lazy, they run away from home, they don't want to work, they want to do their own thing, and some of them fall into that trap, right? But the majority are not those type of girls. They were actually struggling in their hometowns and were the promise of a better life in the bigger cities, and only to find themselves being put to work on the streets. Now, initially, you'd think that they were brought here, let's say on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they're getting shown the areas, and then Monday to work. No, dude, these people are drugged for weeks on end. These people are drugged for months on end before being put to work. These people are made, these people are made to worship, almost like to, almost like they live for this high. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I just found it not just shocking, not just scary, but just downright disgusting that a human being or human beings could do this to other human beings and innocent human beings at that. Dude, it is so shocking, right? That some of these women, some of these women, some of these women are mothers, you know, are mothers. Some of these women are mothers. Ah, can't go that way. There's music playing there. Some of these women are mothers, and you wouldn't, and they left their homes thinking they were going to provide a better life for their children and for their parents, that they left that home, only to be subjected to a life of prostitution. Now, another sad thing is that the monies these girls make, they don't get to see most of it. Some don't even get to see any of it. And I was just floored by knowing that th- there are modern day slaves in 2024. This was just, to me, beyond. I can't even comprehend it, guys. It's inhumane. Okay. I don't even know how to. I don't. This topic is so hard, so simply because of the nature of some of these women, and the lives they were plucked from, and the lives they were put into now. You know what I mean? That's a sad reality, man. And guys, it's just so sad. Okay, next want to get into a specific topic, right? Just one topic for this one lady said to me. And man, if this doesn't touch you, man, and I don't know what will. Let me know what you think about this topic in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know how we do, man. You know we family, right? Holla. You Cape Town. Okay, so back to that story at hand, right? So I was telling you the sad story, right? This girl, a mother, right, having a boyfriend in a small village or in a small town, right, in the northern Cape, right, being promised a job, right, like a real job, a real job, right, because she was struggling to find a job in the northern Cape. Okay, her boyfriend, who happens to be a foreigner, said he was going on a business trip to Cape Town to go see his friend. Would she like to go along with him, tag along, right, on a business trip? Trusting her boyfriend, obviously, she went along. She comes to Cape Town. They, it just, things just flew. Things just took a turn for the worst because that boyfriend had actually taken her to a group. I don't know if it's his group or a group that is associated or something. I don't know. But anyway, what happened is she, even when she was describing it, you could see that she really loved and trusted this guy. And this guy betrayed her. And you could see the fiber in she she spoke with so much hurt and pain because of the way she was betrayed and the way she really truly believed that this was the man for her. And they'd be dating for something like 6 months. And she said he absolutely made sure that she fell in love with him because he did all the right things. Everything was super perfect. She never thought in her wildest dreams that she was going to be a victim of trafficking, let alone prostitution. Because this guy was so sweet, so caring, so loving, so giving. He even supported a child, even made even made that child believe that he was the father. That's how deep this guy was. She came to Cape Town with this man. And they come to this house. And then they lock her in a room and they start speaking their language. And they said immediately they injected her with something. That's like a sedation thing, you know? After drinking, after eating, I think she said they spiked her drink because she felt a little woozy, a little dizzy, and then they injected her with something. Now, you see, this is when you know, it pains me when it when it's done to. I mean, it's wrong when it's done to anybody. To be honest, it's wrong. You know what I mean? But when you take a mother away from her child, guys, it's it's heartbreaking. You know what I mean? And this woman hasn't seen her child in almost 5 years now. You know, she's only allowed small little phone calls here and there, but she cannot. Guys, it's heartbreaking because she's being monitored 24 hours. You know, she's not allowed to go far. She's not allowed to. She's been tracked. She's using a cell phone that's got a tracker on, and they can monitor and see where she's going and where she's at. I mean, dude, it's so it's a sad reality that here we are taking things for granted, right? And you someone living down the road, just down the street, you don't even know where this person is, or you don't even know what this person is going through. You know what I mean? And you just see this person in a mini skirt, and you just think this person in a tank top, like, oh wow, this person's enjoying life, or this person, well, you know what? And you don't even know the heartache and the pain this person is going through. You know? So me having discovered that these women are subjected to months, weeks, months, or days of this drug addiction, and then they become addicted to these narcotics that they never used in their lives before, and all of a sudden they're hooked on this thing. Now they're living for this thing. Now the only thing they see and worship is their pimps. Guys, it's a heartbreaking story, man. You know, it made me look at these prostitutes in a different light. I don't want to lie, in a totally different light. You know, at first I thought nothing of these people. I just thought, they were lazy. They just didn't want to work and get regular jobs because they were lazy. They just wanted fast money and they just loved sex. Now, when you find out that that is what happens to most of them, man, it just changes the way you see prostitutes now. You know what I mean? Now, dude, this is sad, man. This is a sad case, man. I just even trying to make this video, it just makes you have a heavier heart, man, because it could be your sister. It could have been your mother. It could have been your aunt. It could have been your friend, your niece. And the worst thing is, the families don't even have a clue of where they are. They have no idea where they are. That's how bad the situation is, man. Yeah. Next, we get into the. Now, there's no pros of this, right? I don't think there's any pros of prostitution. Definitely no pros. But yeah, we'll we'll dig into whatever we think are some pros, but definitely no pros. Let me know what you think of this topic, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know we're family, right? Holla. Okay, people, we get into the pros of the sex workers industry, right? Number one, it's quick cash, it's fast cash, it is you are providing a much needed service, right? Because there's a huge demand for it. Cool, we all get that, right? Pro. Two, if it's something that you want to get into by yourself and you really have your body, by all means, it is a pro on your side to get into such an industry. There's no shame about it. There's no need. It's a hustle. It's a way of making money. As long as you're not killing anybody, it's your body. You can do as you like with it. You can do as you please. It's your life. It's your right. As long as it's in the legal framework of any country and they allow it, by all means, go for it. That's the pro of being a sex worker. And let's not forget, there are four levels to the sex work industry, right? Number one is the street prostitutes. Number two are the escort agencies. Number three are the strippers who also provide sex services. And last but not least are the OnlyFans. So when I say agencies, oh yeah, there's the OnlyFans, and then the top of the range is obviously the porn stars, right? So there's five levels to this thing, right? So it's the street prostitutes, it's the escort agencies, it's the strippers who then become sex workers as well, right? It's the OnlyFans girls, and then it's the big porn stars. There's five levels to this thing. All those form the basis of the sex work industry. Those are the pros that I can think of. If you want to go into it by yourself, contending by yourself, your body, your right, by all means, go for it. But if you're not forced into it, that's a different story. Those are the pros. You're providing a much needed service for those who are sex hungry, who have a high sex drive and all that. So if you have the same, if you match the same energy and you're getting paid for it, your body, by all means, that's the pros. Go for it. You can choose which level you want to be on. And by all means, you can go for it. That's the pro. See what I'm saying? Next, we get into the cons of the sex industry. Let me know what you think about this topic, guys. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You know we're family, right? Holla! Yeeka. Okay, so people, if done correctly, if done right, if done with the right people, with the right partnerships, the sex industry, you can make a lot of money, right? That is why the porn industry amounts to billions a year. That's just with subscriptions and viewerships and a whole host of other services that they provide, right? Including merch, including toys, including a whole lot of things, right? So you know for a fact that the industry is profitable, right? Cool. So that would fall obviously on the positive side, right? The pros of it. Now let's get into the cons. Street prostitutes. Guys, there is no barrier to safety when you're on the streets. I don't want to lie, guys. I am not going to lie at all. This lady told me that she has got beaten up by clients, she's got beaten up by her pimps, she's got money taken from her, went back to the firm with the money, and got a second beating on top of it. And she says it happens regularly. Right. Do you see what I'm talking about? The dangers that come with this thing. You get clients that actually have sex with you. They pay you first, have sex with you, beat you up, take their money back. And they just drop you off in the middle of nowhere. How do you like that? Now, ask yourself this question. What How bad do you have to have fallen off for you to be in a position now where you have to sell your body, right? With no guarantee of getting that money. You understand what I'm saying? The beatings, the degradation, the abuse, the this lady was even saying some of the some of the demands by these clients. It's it's unreasonable, but because she needs the money and she's desperate that if she doesn't do whatever the client wants, the pimp is going to beat her up. So you ask yourself this lousy question like, why on God's green earth would you allow yourself to go through such a thing? You know what I mean? How desperate do you have to be? And then you find out that this person is actually at the lowest of the low because this person is not even in their hometown. This person got no one to help her. This person got no one. She knows nobody in the city that she's been brought to. And that's the reason why someone can stoop so low as to do the job and to cater for these weird fetishes and demands that these clients are demanding. So, in closing, before you judge anybody for just being lazy, for just wanting quick cash, for just loving sex and hating to work a normal job, do your due diligence to find out about that person, how that person got into this thing that they are doing before judging them. So don't be like me, who was always judging, always assuming, and never knowing the honest truth. Understand what I'm saying? That's just my view. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I found out. So we learn from our mistakes. That is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Hopefully, this video sheds light onto some of the women that are being trafficked from other provinces. Let me know what you think about this video, guys. I know most of this info was probably something most of you knew, and I know maybe there's just a small little detail that you didn't know existed. You know what I mean? But yeah, let me know what you think about this comment of this topic on this topic in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know we're family, right? Holla! No, I'm also on his. People, another point about street level prostitution or sex work, should I put it right? This lady told me straight up, no lie. She said they even get raped by the pimps. Imagine that. Imagine someone just feels like using you like a piece of meat whenever they feel like it. How would you like that? So, guys, on my journey of discovery, right? Or let's say research, right? This is what I found out. This is what I found out, right? We, a lot of people watch porn, right? And we enjoy it as entertainment or as a form of release, right? 100%. And there's nothing wrong with that. Totally. Nothing wrong with that. It's innocent. It's you in your private space. You do it by yourself or with your loved one or whatever the case may be, right? Did you know? Did you know that even those big porn stars that you enjoy watching that have all this money, that they too have pimps, that they too are put on drugs. And the majority of the porn stars that we see and know were actually people who had gone to Hollywood to try and make it big in the acting and film industry, only to not have made it. And instead of going back home with their tails between their legs, they decided to stay in Hollywood and make it in the porn industry. Now, the women in the porn industry make more money than the men. I didn't know that. So the research shows me that, or research I did, I found out that they get paid anywhere between 1,000, 1,200. Sometimes they say $2,000 up to 2,500, 2,500, depending on the the weirdest demands. You understand what I mean? So, like for example, the more graphic, the more money they pay for it. And it is not for a video. They get paid per scene, guys. So sometimes imagine a porn movie can have like 6 scenes, and you're getting paid $2,500 for 6 scenes. That's times six. Now, do you see how lucrative and how alluring this industry is for women? The men get paid less because they are not the stars and the attraction of the industry. I didn't even know that. Did you also know that some of these nice adult gentlemen clubs that you like to frequent also supply ladies to people who are of financial abilities to afford the women from the strip clubs? Did you know that? So you see what I mean? Sometimes they said it's only between the it's between the stripper and the client. But in most cases it's not, because the club also gets a cut from it. And I didn't know that. That's what the research has shown me. So you see, guys, there's a lot of things that happen in between the lines, that happen between what we take for granted, what we just see with the naked eye, and actually what goes on behind the scenes that we don't even know. Wow, guys, this for me was an eye opener, and I really didn't know. I just thought it was just normal, whatever you see, that's what goes. I didn't know there's more to it than what meets the eye. So let me know if this video was informative. Let me know if this video also touched you like the way this lady's story touched me. And let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like I say, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know we're family, right? Holla!